Now that I've been living in Paris for 1 week, well, let's just say I've learned a couple of things. And especially as an American, you're gonna wanna know these if you're ever thinking about visiting Paris. So today here are 10 things that I've learned my first week living in Paris. Allons-y! Alright, now the first thing you need to know is that obviously you need to respect that you are a tourist. Given the fact that Paris is one of the most traveled to destinations in all of the world, obviously there are hundreds of thousands of people that flock here every single summer. So understanding that you're just one of the tourists is something that's inevitable. And obviously you have to respect the terms that come with it, meaning that when you do come to these very crowded locations, try your best not to stand out by being obnoxious, flaunting that you are a tourist, and obviously making sure that you keep your valuables and possessions in front of you, because trust me when I say that there are literally thousands of people. So it's very easy for your things to get pickpocketed. And even right here in front of the Eiffel Tower, every time I'm crossing the streets, my hands are always in my pockets to make sure that nothing is getting stolen, and being cognizant of the fact that you're visiting these historic landmarks and making sure you're not disrespecting the place you're visiting. But like I said, this place is getting a little bit crowded, so let's get out of here. The second thing I've learned is that metros close relatively early here, especially coming from New York City where subways are open pretty much throughout the entire night. On our first couple of nights here, we quickly learned that the metros close at 1 a.m. on weekdays and up to 2 a.m. on the weekends. So unfortunately, if you're out at a club, you're gonna have to rely on Ubers, taxis, or an app called Bolt to get home safe and sound. But luckily, there are a couple of different modes of transportation like bus, bike, scooters. And if you do find yourself out late at night without a metro, there are definitely other modes of transportation that can get you home safely. But right now, we're about to meet up with a friend for a couple of drinks, so let's head over.
Hey, bonjour. Ça va?
Salut.
Ça va?
Alright, so right now I met up with my friend Julian. We actually met each other in New York, but he's in Paris right now. So he's showing us around a couple cool bars. And this first spot, man, once we get in this line, I'll show you, but it looks super dope. Now, if there's another thing I've learned, it's the importance of saying bonjour. And the French can sometimes get a bad rep from people thinking that they're rude, they're obnoxious, or they're just not very pleasant people to deal with. However, the truth of the matter is, that's really not the case. As long as you take the time to appropriately greet them, they'll treat you with the same level of respect. So whenever you enter any store or restaurant, the first thing that comes out of your mouth shouldn't be, where's the bathroom? It should be, bonjour, ça va? Ça va bien? Wait for a response and then ask whatever you need to. This is also one of the fastest ways to stand out as a tourist if you're just going into places and start running your mouth immediately. So making sure you start every conversation with a simple bonjour is going to be sure to help you in the long run. Alright, so we made it in, but it's basically this whole food court inside of a train station, and it looks super dope, and the food here honestly smells immaculate. Yo, this bar is crazy.
Alright. Infinity Quest, this is dope. Alright.
Alright, so I'm with my buddy Julian, and I figured we'd ask him a couple questions since he's from France. From what I've seen, I've realized that the French people really like their baguettes, crepes, and croissants. What's the verdict?
It's fully true.
Yeah?
Totally true. Crepe, I think, is already the thing we love the most.
Yeah, everywhere I've been in Paris, I've seen a crepe stand where you can get sweet or savory crepes, and it really seems like it's the most convenient and easy to grab food, as well as croissants and baguettes, right?
Croissant, yes. And also pain au chocolat.
Oh yeah,
This
bro.
is a thing.
And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that the French really do love their wine.
Sure, but French wine is the best.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nothing else to say.
What kind of wine is the best?
Well, it depends on the weather. For example, in summer, like just drinking rosé, is best thing you can do. And
It's so cheap here too.
it's cheaper too, and you can drink, of course, a red wine with a piece of meat, or in the summer, you know, with a nice plate and white wine with fish or something. And called a type of a specific wine, white wine, a moelleux. And you can eat it with foie gras and champagne. Classic thing for Christmas thing.
All right, well, there you have it. Now, another big thing I've learned is knowing when and how to use euros. And especially when we moved over here, we basically converted about $500 into euros. And usually while I'm in the States, I realized that I put a lot of my things on my debit or credit card and not pay for a lot of things with cash. But now that I've been in Europe, I realized there are a couple of things that are actually a little bit more convenient to pay with euros. So whenever I'm grabbing a quick coffee, lunch, or metro ticket, it's super easy and convenient to pay with your euros. But for bigger purchases like grocery shopping or any event tickets, it's a little bit easier to put it on your credit card so that you don't have to worry about running out of your euros. But definitely check with your bank to know what transaction fees you're going to incur and save those euros for those smaller purchases. Now, I've known this, but every time I'm in Europe during the summer, I'm quickly reminded of the harsh reality of the situation that there's literally no air conditioning. And trust me when I say it is absolutely brutal. As soon as we got to our Airbnb, we quickly realized we needed to invest in some fans. Otherwise, you're literally going to be burning up in the heat. And the second thing is you got to get one of these things. And trust me when I say this is an absolute lifesaver. It is literally a bottle of water and nitrogen, and this thing is absolutely game changing. Whenever you're walking around on a hot summer day, just spray this on your neck and boom, you're instantly gonna be cooled. Much better. Now, another thing is it's still 9:30 and the sun is still out. To be honest, the sun doesn't really set until around 10 p.m. and that honestly has been making it very difficult to adjust to the jet lag because just about every single night we're out until 10 or 11 and it feels like it's 7 or 8 o'clock in the US. So naturally our nights are longer, meaning we haven't been able to wake up until 2 or 3 p.m. and it honestly feels like my entire circadian rhythm has shifted forward about 7 hours, which it technically has. And so adjusting to this jet lag is definitely going to be pretty important, especially if you're traveling over here, because you want to make sure that you're getting the most out of your days by getting up and exploring rather than sleeping in, which is something you can definitely do when you're in the States. So something that we found to be very useful is to A, set an alarm. As much as it's going to suck, even if you're on vacation, it's very helpful to set an alarm to make sure that you're waking up on time. And B is to obviously go to sleep at a reasonable time. Even though you might feel like it's only 11 or 12 o'clock, your body just hasn't adjusted to that time zone change, so you're really going to be a lot more tired than you actually are. And getting a proper amount of rest is going to be the only way you're going to actually be able to enjoy your days here in Paris. So take our advice, set your alarms, and go to bed early. You're welcome. Now, another thing I've learned is that you want to get out and explore your neighborhoods, especially if you're traveling for longer periods of time. Get out and just walk around where you're living, because to be honest, that's the easiest way you're going to find these new and unique neighborhoods that you're not going to be able to find on Yelp or TikTok. Right now we've made it to Chinatown, but surprisingly Chinatown was only around a 20-minute walk from our Airbnb, and getting out of our house and stretching our legs was a great way to see the neighborhood we're living in. I mean, as great as these baguettes have been, right now I need some damn fried rice. Now, another thing I've noticed is that Europeans really eat their dinners pretty late, or their meals in general. Right now it is 11:20 and we just finished up dinner, which I think partly has to do with the fact that obviously it gets darker here later. But this is also pretty great because restaurants are open a little bit later, and to be honest, eating your meal around 8 or 9 p.m. has totally become normal for us, and hopefully it's not just the fact that we've been sleeping in super late. All right, so in Paris, we do have electric Lime bikes, which has actually proven to be pretty useful.
What's nice is here in Paris, you have the same thing that you have back in New York City, something like Revel or City Bike, except you've got it all here. You've got Lime, you've got Bolt. You can rent a bunch of different things here. We have been really enjoying taking the scooters around the city. They're quick, they're easy, they're simple to ride, and they've got really clear walkways that you can ride on. So
bike lanes compared to New York?
Much better, much safer. There's no restaurants that are in between the street and the sidewalk. There's a bike lane that goes in between everything, so waiters and everyone gets hit by these fucking bikers and scooters on the street. It's so dangerous and dumb. Anyway, yeah, so Paris has a really nice assortment of places. We're gonna go grab a scooter now, and we're gonna share a scooter, and we're gonna head home.
Chandler, it says only one rider per scooter.
Sorry, boss. I'll see you later. Go ahead and start it for me, yeah? You got your Apple Pay set up?
Out of here. All right, we got our scooter unlocked. We're gonna buddy system this, bro. Throttle, throttle. Are we too heavy?
Yes.
Hey, directions. Oh, watch out, you look.
I know, buddy.
Yo, get back here, bro. Yo, Chandler. Yo, this is not funny. This is not how I should be getting my exercise, bro. This motherfucker.
No, there's a red thing around it.
Yeah, but the battery's here.
What does it mean? Can you look it up?
I'm pretty sure we broke it, bro.
I don't think we broke it. I think it just knew we were riding on the sidewalk.
No, I think it knew we were fat.
Maybe. We got to take it back to the other side.
Oh,
that's why.
I was like, why is it red?
Nick, you go take it over there. Just take it to the corner, boy.
All right, bro. I'll see you at home.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
How'd you get it? Wait, how'd you get it started?
Wait, yeah. How am I getting it to work, bro?
Yeah, we're out here having a good time. If you guys have anything you want us to go see or like a specific site you want us to go try out, we're gonna be doing a little bit of trips out to some other cities here soon. So if you guys have a place you want us to see, shout it out and we'll try and go there and see if it's in the budget, which is small, but we'll see. I don't know where he is. Oh, he has to take it all the way across the street now. Crazy. Anyway, here's a little footage of like our area. It's cute. Anyway, I'll stop recording now. Okay, it's been over 45 minutes and Nick has not come back. I'm a little worried. I don't know where he is. I went back and started looking for him, but I'm not gonna lie. Like I tried to call him oh, there he is, he's right there. Where were you, man?
Bro, we learned our freaking lesson. Know where you can and cannot park these freaking scooters. Jesus. Had to walk like half a mile to get that scooter back. But turns out you can't take them out of the central Paris district. That was crazy, that was a learning experience.
All right.
Now you know.
Now you know.
But guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Those were 10 things I learned my first week living here in Paris. I'm not gonna lie, there has been a quick adjustment that we've had to make, but overall our entire experience here has been nothing but great. And honestly, we've been learning every single day more about the culture, more about the people, and more about this beautiful city. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a like down below. Let me know what you guys learned, or if you guys have any tips for us while we're traveling throughout Europe. And like my buddy Chandler was saying, if you guys have any spots you guys want us to check out while we're traveling, definitely leave it in the comments down below and we'll add it to our itinerary. There are so many great spots that we want to hit, but we want to get the recommendations from the locals and you guys. So let us know where we should head to next on our travels. But that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, don't stress, finesse. Peace, y'all. À tout à l'heure.